What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? On yesterday, I posted a video about a woman who was reluctant to submit to any man, let alone a man who was not her husband. You guys had a lot to say about that. That was good arguments, compelling arguments on both sides. Now, obviously, most men were in favor of submission. And surprisingly, there were more women who were in favor of it than not. But for whatever reason, there were those who had their problems with submission. There was conditions that came with it. So, fellas, your turn. If you want to get her to submit, there are some things that you have to do. There are some things that you are going to have to commit to. Let's start off with consistency. You have to be consistent. You have to be consistent in the way that you treat her. You can't treat her good sometimes and shitty at other times. She's not going to trust that. You have to be consistent in the way that you provide for her and protect her. You have to be consistent. Otherwise, she's not going to trust it. You have to humble yourself. You know, and this is what I mean. Oftentimes, men will be going down a road and they have no clue what the hell they're really doing. And instead of stopping to ask for help from his woman, let alone a stranger, in his mind, I got this. And he might tell you, I got this. And then he lead both of them off the cliff. And the thing is, women pick up on that pretty fast. The first thing she gonna come to mind when you talking about doing something new, working on a new project, or leading her over here, or going this way, follow me, baby, I got this. She's gonna be like, shit, nigga, that's what you said last time when you was, fixing the damn plumbing and the whole house flooded out. We had to stay at the Holiday Inn for 6 months. She's going to remember that. So when you need help, you gotta be willing to say, I need help. If you can't do something, that's okay. She appreciates the fact that you're humble enough to say, I need help. I can't do this by myself. I'm gonna need some help with this. And you'll be surprised how much more respect that you get from her. Keep in mind, fam, you're building trust. Confidence. Women love men with confidence. If you tell her, I got it, and then you ain't got it, that's gonna be a problem. You gotta have confidence in what you do. And if you're confident enough to do something, to step out there and try to make something shake, even if you fall short, she can respect that if you have confidence. That confidence actually exudes to the point that she picks up on it. And she's like, okay, he got this, he got it. But if you're going out there and you're like, well, I just don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. She's gonna like, this dude, she got to always come through to try to build you up. I don't mean to laugh, man, but it's kind of pathetic, when I see dudes just breaking down and like, I don't know, fam, I just, I wasn't raised around those kind of guys. So anyway, fam, here's what I think is the number one thing that this is the number one attribute that a man has to have to get a woman to submit. He has to be dependable. You gotta be dependable. If you're dependable, your yes mean yes and your no mean no. If you say you're gonna do something, you do it. Point blank, period. Dependable men don't show up sometimes. Dependable men show up most of the time or all of the time. That's what dependable men do. And I say most of the time because you got to take into account that sometimes life happens and things are out of your control. But dependable men show up. I haven't missed one birthday celebration, major milestone, or event in either of my kids' life. Ever. I made it a point because I was let down so much as a kid by the men in my mom's life. I wanted to make sure I'd be a different father. My no means no, my yes means yes. My kids know if my daddy say he's going to do something, he's going to do it. That's just what it is. And keeping your word and being dependable is about the same as gets you the same type of energy, or where it's more of a positive energy, but it takes the same amount of energy as not keeping your word, not being dependable. You ever notice how some people show up late for every damn thing? They get used to it. It becomes a habit. Being dependable becomes a habit. Just like not being dependable does. If you know somebody ain't counting on you, if you know that you're used to letting people down, at some point it's just not a big deal to you. So you get used to it. But if you know people are counting on you, they're relying on you, and you have a reputation for being on time, for being dependable, you want to keep that reputation up. There are some people who show up late for everything. They call it fashionably late. But no, some of their asses are just late. Fashionably late is when you show up to a party late that's not yours, or a surprise party. Fashionably late is when you show up, when you go to the club closed at 2, you show up at around 11:30, 12:30. But not showing up when people are waiting on you, that's not fashionably late. That's just irresponsible. That's inconsiderate. You have to be dependable. If a woman knows that you're dependable, you got this. She can say, okay, he said he got it, and go on about her business and do whatever else she got to do. Tend to the kids, tend to the house, tend to her whatever activities that she's involved with. She can just do her thing. She ain't got nothing to worry about. But if she thinks that you're not dependent, she's like, pick up, oh girl, I don't know shit. I don't know. Some dudes are not wired to be dependable. Like, it don't matter what you say to them, they're not going to be dependable. Just like some women are not wired to be submissive. Some women will go to their grave fighting submission. No, I don't care how perfect he is. I'll never submit to a man. Never. It's dudes like that. I don't care how great she is. I'll never be a provider and a protector. I'll never be an honorable man to a woman. You know, there are dudes who are wired like that. So there it is, fam. I done gave you the information and I've given you the instructions. So what you gonna do? No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Yeah.